Welcome back, everybody. Hope you enjoyed that. So, Toasty, what's happening now?
Yeah, you were right. I watched Sarah Palin's last speech. Wow, was that ever pony? But, no worries, I found the next right person to vote for.
Okay, and who's that?
Well, it can only be one person. I mean, really, who do you think it could be? It can only be Ben Carson.
Oh, yeah, that real guy who's up on his science and things like that.
Yeah, he seems to know what he's talking about. I mean, great fact.
No. Yeah, and speaking of eloquent speakers, next up we have a film by writer-director Chris Maruna called What Has Obama Ever Done for Us?
He hasn't done much.
Roll the Wi-Fi, Toasty.
Okay, this is gonna be a big one. 1 second. Getting myself ready.
Hi, Chris. How you doing?
I'm doing quite well, thank you.
Welcome to the spaceship. What do you think?
It's great. It's nice to be here.
It's good to have you on board.
Thank you.
So you're going to tell us about a film that you had produced recently and wrote, I believe.
Yes, and directed.
And directed. So tell us what it's called and what it's about.
The film it's a short film. It's called What Has Obama Ever Done for Us? And in brackets, it's a Monty Python tribute. And it's based upon Monty Python's Life of Brian, where they asked the question, what have the Romans ever done for us? And so being an Obama fan, and probably the only Obama fan maybe other than in the nicer parts of the US, I did a film that was based, satirically based upon that premise.
Great, and where did you shoot it?
We shot at Bridges Studio in Burnaby.
And how was that? What was the production like?
It was actually, it was excellent to be able to shoot in a massive, warehouse-sized space. We did have a train going by every once in a while, which was a bit disturbing, but we got around it, and it was really nice to have a set built in the stage. And
so I know you've met Toasty. Toasty is a huge supporter of red cameras, right? And he's always saying that everything needs to be shot on this. I understand that this was the case with your film.
That's right, it was, and it's the first time I've ever used a red camera, but it was excellent, and it just came out. It looked great.
And you had a full set and whatnot? Yes,
we did. We built a set. It was a full production. It was my little foraging into actually producing a film. So it was a full production. Everybody got paid something for it. The set was a copy of the original Monty Python set, and it looked very close to it, actually.
Fantastic. I've seen it. It does look, it's remarkable. It really came out fantastic.
Yeah.
That's a really great job.
Yes.
So did it take you long to write that?
No, not really. I just wrote it. It probably took about, of actual writing time, probably about a week. I would go back to it and update it and shorten it and whatnot. And I got some of those shortening skills from my B Movie Factory days, when you had to write a script and that was only 4 pages no matter what. And actually that kind of helped me write this one, because Obama's done like a million things. You try to condense that into a 5 or 6 minute film is very difficult.
It is quite remarkable.
And to have a beginning, middle, and end, right?
Mm-hmm.
But nonetheless, I just probably, part-time a week, I'd say. Getting an hour here, a couple hours here, an hour here, and then polishing it up, and then having the actors read it, and then going over, things like that.
So you mentioned Vancouver Movie Factory, so you're
alumni? Yeah, that's right, that's right. But yeah, the experience on B Movie Factory is excellent.
So we're going to watch the film now, so the people at home will be able to see this on television. But if they want to see it again, where would they be able to check it out?
Just go on YouTube. Just type in What Has Obama Ever Done for Us, and in brackets, a Monty Python tribute.
Fantastic.
It's at the top now. It was about third down. Now I guess it's more popular than some of the other ones, so it's at the very top now.
Well done. Glad to have you on the show.
Well, glad to be here, thanks.
Okay, we're going to watch the film right over there. And Toasty, roll it.
Today, gentlemen, we control both the House and the Senate.
What? Gentlemen, what about me? I'm a lady.
Not much of a lady there. bit of a pig, actually.
What? I'll tear your saggy nuts off.
It's all right. Order. Calm down, Mildred. Gentlemen and lady, let's keep our eyes on the prize, shall we? Our next stop is the White House. Yes. We shall finally wrest control from that bastard, President Obama. I ask you, who is he? This Barack Obama? Who is he, and what has he ever done for us?
He signed the American Recovery Act, didn't he?
Google that, Chauncey.
Right, sir. The stimulus package spurred economic growth and halted the worst recession since the Great Depression. Eventually led to, oh, look at this, 3.7 million new jobs.
Beginner's luck. Right, so he saved the country from a depression. What else has he done?
I know this one. He passed the Affordable Care Act.
Obamacare? Any president could have passed that.
Not quite true, sir. 5 presidents over the past century have tried and failed, including President Clinton.
All right, so he saved us from a sudden great big depression and created healthcare for 32 million Americans. Well, what else has he done?
He gave us the abacus.
No, Mildred. The ancient Greeks gave us the abacus.
Piss on it then.
He found Osama bin Laden.
So what?
Well, I suppose you could say that he succeeded where George Bush and Dick Cheney failed.
Old man Cheney couldn't find his own ass if he used both hands.
Oh, come on. I mean, they weren't even trying. All right, fine. So he saved us all from a sudden great big depression, created healthcare for 32 million Americans, and found and killed Osama bin Laden. So what else has he done?
He passed Wall Street reform.
Can't trust Wall Street. Allowing them blokes to police themselves is like allowing Michael Jackson to babysit your 12-year-old nephew.
Same result, though. You wake up in the morning with a sore bum and a flower on your pillow.
Shut.
They brought our troops home from Iraq and Afghanistan.
And he rescued the US auto industry.
Also, he improved America's image abroad.
Did he? Google that, Chauncey.
It's true, sir. From 2008 to 2011, favourable opinion toward the United States rose in 10 of 15 countries on average. Look at this, by 26%.
Ooh. And he ended discrimination against homosexuals in the military.
Oh, for goodness sake. Must we talk about the bloody homosexuals? All right, granted, he did save us from a sudden great big depression, created healthcare for millions, and found and killed Osama bin Laden.
Then passed Wall Street reform.
Yes, and brought our troops home from Iraq and all that rubbish.
And saved the auto industry.
Yeah, all right, he did. Yeah, that's fair.
And he made life easier in the military for them homos.
Shut up about the bloody homos!
He invented basketball.
No, he didn't. That was Canadian physical exercise instructor James Naismith.
Are you sure?
Not entirely.
Again, one last time, what has he ever done for us?
He toppled Muammar Gaddafi.
Told Mubarak he had to go.
Didn't bomb Bashar al-Assad.
Hang on. How does not doing something qualify as having actually done something?
Well, if he had removed Assad, then the Islamic State would now control all of Syria, not just that wee little bit.
Cuba. He formalised ties with Cuba.
Well, that's not such a big deal, Mildred. Many of us would have done that years ago, except we didn't want to risk, nothing.
Didn't want to risk what?
Losing votes in Florida?
Shut up!
Oh, my.
Oh, for God's sake, Henry, what?
He's avoided scandals.
True, sir. No scandal. Clean living. Apparently loves his wife and children.
Well, I don't understand then. I mean, if he's such a likeable chap, why do we all hate him?
I don't hate him. I rather fancy him, really. I fancy his honesty and his intelligence. He seems rather caring, doesn't he?
Oh, really, Mildred? You fancy his intelligence, do you? His honesty and caring, is it? Anything else about Mr. Bastard President Obama you care to fancy?
Oh, yes. I fancy his balls. His great, big, gargantuan, elephant-sized balls. And his penis, which I imagine is also rather girthy.
Did someone just say penis?
Yes, someone did.
Mildred, you're not suggesting that we in our group are somehow less than...
Oh, no, not you, Carl. Never, no, I know.
Yes, well, let's change the subject, shall we?
Say, what's on the telly?
My hump hurts.
You know, they haven't even mentioned Iran. If that goes through, we're all screwed.
So what shall I do, sir?
Google someone we can all hate together, quickly.
Hillary Clinton.
Oh, that's perfect, that's perfect. Yes, Hillary Clinton. What has Hillary Clinton never done for us?
She launched an invasion of the Ukraine and